I'm best known for introducing new projects in crypto that are in different blockchains that are in Binance Smart Chain, Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, and so forth. But this is probably going to be the first time that I'm going to introduce a new blockchain, which is called Velas. Every single technology has to innovate. There's no other way around. And just like there are new projects, of course, there will be more and more blockchains that has something different to offer, that has some solution to the problems that exist in the old blockchains. Now, one of the main problems that exist in the old blockchain is the complexity of the technology. The technology that the blockchain uses is quite complex, that there's no convenient way of interacting with it, and it's not really grabbing the interest of the end users, which are the problems that this blockchain has realized and has recognized and has attempted to eradicate. And it's about time that we'll see how well it does. But this blockchain has created a good deal of hype, especially when it partnered with the car manufacturing company called Ferrari. And I don't think there's any single person who does not know about the Ferrari. It's a big name worldwide, and of course it created a big hype when it partnered with Velas. They signed a multi-year agreement, and they will be issuing like digital exclusive content. Of course, that was a hint toward NFTs, and Velas will be the main sponsor of the Ferrari esports series. So that created a good deal of hype for this blockchain, and it did make me curious to know like what this blockchain has to offer that the other blockchains are probably not offering or are failing to offer, because every single blockchain have its own unique technology. They have their own pros and cons and perks and benefits. So that's what we're going to discuss in this video, that what are those perks, what are those pros, what are those benefits that we're going to get in this blockchain that we're not currently getting in other blockchains that we are usually familiar with. So that's what we're going to discuss in this video. Make sure that you stick around. I'm going to put all the links in the description, so make sure that you check it from there. And with this being said, we're going to get straight into the project. So here I am at the official website of Velas. Again, link will be in the description, or you can just type velas.com. It says we have the fastest EVM chain to compete with the Ethereum 2.0, the fork of Solana with embedded EVM integration, minute launched in 2019. So from this whole thing, we know two things right now. It's a fork of Solana. Basically, the difference that I think is going to make here is the transactions per second. Solana currently offers 50,000 transactions per second TPS speed, and this one offers probably a little more than Solana does, or maybe same as Solana does, but that's not certain. Like it says 75,000 TPS, and Solana does 50,000, I think. So the thing is, it's going to be much faster, and that the fees are going to be way less in this. We're going to discuss the comparison between this blockchain and the things it has to offer to the other blockchains like Ethereum, maybe Binance Smart Chain, and Solana. But apart from this, it has the EVM integration. It has the compatibility for the D apps that can run on the Ethereum virtual machine. It'll be a whole different topic if we come down to start talking about the EVM. Basically, EVM stands for Ethereum Virtual Machine. It's basically a blockchain-based software platform that developers use to create D apps on by using the Solidity language. Just like we use C++ in our computer, we use C++ to create programs. But since our computer cannot understand C++, it uses a compiler to turn it into a bytecode, and then that's what it can understand. Same as this, developers use, instead of C++, they write it on the Solidity, that's the language, which is turned into bytecode by a compiler, and that is then utilized or used by the EVM to run the dApps. So it has that integration. It has the Ethereum virtual machine integration. So that's like it has the technology from the two worlds of Ethereum and the Solana. It says fastest EVM, eBPF hybrid chain. We provide a scalable solution for dApps with up to 75,000 TPS, which is 100% done. Based on Solana, fastest EVM chain inherited best from Solana and applied to EVM world. So basically, as I mentioned before, it's combining the technology of both worlds, Solana and Ethereum. Solidity support, again, since it has the EVM integration, it has the support for the Solidity language on which all the dApps are created on the Ethereum blockchain. So it has support for all the smart contracts that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. And instant low-cost transactions. Extremely efficient performance at a fraction of the cost. So again, it has low cost. That's another perk and pro for this blockchain. Stake to support decentralization and get rewards. You also have the option to stake here. Velas is developing the following products. User-friendly entry point to Velas ecosystem. That's like 75% done. And then through the Velas network, users gain access to decentralized services, delegating the security of his password, keys, or seed phrases to segmentation algorithms and validators that are interested in data security. Most important, the information will be distributed over the network and not available to any of its participants. And multi-currency wallet with Velas staking functionality, that's like 90% done. And then comes news and all those. They have 100 plus amount of nodes and more than 42 validators. The total supply of VLX token, which is a token of this blockchain, is 741 million plus, and they have 1300 plus stakers, and they have 2.2 billion total supply of the total circulating supply of the VLX. These are the exchanges, aggregators, partners, and so forth. So this is what this whole blockchain actually includes. First, Velas account, Ethereum virtual machine. It's based on Solana, Velas Vault, Velas Freedom. We have discussed about some of these, like it's based on Solana and about the Ethereum virtual machine and a part of the Velas Vault, but we can get more information about it. Velas account, seamless login and one-click payment solution for the web. We talked about the EVM, how it supports smart contracts and dApps that are built on the Ethereum blockchain. It's based on Solana. Velas is the fastest EVM eBPF hybrid chain. And about the Velas Vault, which is going to be kind of like another service or product from the blockchain, is this Velas Vault, trustless key storage and management. And Velas Freedom is basically about the gas fees, transaction fees, that the projects can charge transaction fees in their native token or opt for free transactions for their users. So they have the freedom to do this. And there's more information about the freedom, and we already have discussed about most of these things, I think. 34% staked VLX to circulating supply ratio, and they have 25,000 plus wallet addresses. They have 40 plus projects in the pipeline, and 9 projects are currently live on this blockchain. Like people have, or companies have already started creating projects. 9 are currently live. There are 40 along the way that are currently being developed on this blockchain. So you can see that it's like it's getting into this game. Now this is the comparison between your Velas and the other 3 blockchains, the 3 main blockchains. So transaction throughput, it's 50,000 plus transactions per second. Ethereum offers 1,000 to 5,000 transactions per second. Binance offers 160 transactions per second, and Polygon offers 7,000 transactions per second. Transaction fees, as you can see, Velas has the lowest transaction fees among all these main blockchains. So among all these parameters, of course, Velas tops the list here. And these are the technologies that the team is actually expert in, the team that created the Velas. And you can actually buy the VLX token with debit and credit card via Velas Wallet and Simplex. So you also have this option too. And recently, Ferrari Scuderia became the new CEO of the Velas. So there's like a news report or press release of that announcement. But anyways, those are some extra information. But this is the new blockchain. I think that we got the most basic gist about the blockchain, like how does it work, how it's different, what technology is it utilizing, what benefits we're going to get from this. So I think it's pretty exciting. I think it's an innovation in the blockchain technology. I think it's a step forward for the entire crypto market and for other projects. So I'm currently really excited to see how those projects that are developed and that are currently being developed will turn out. So yeah, this is the most information that I have for you guys in this video about this blockchain. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.